Because even if I'm sweating like a whore in church, God doesn't want me to say that joke. Yeah. Yeah. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my June favorites. By the time you're watching this, it is officially July, and yeah, I don't need to repeat myself in every single favorites video, but it's crazy. But actually June didn't go by as fast, I feel, as like April and May did. So I'm actually not surprised that it's July 1st already. But I do have a few things. As always, I will have songs listed down below that I've been obsessed with. And so you should really go check them out because I knock to them all the time and they've just been the bomb. So yeah, let's just get into the favoritos. So the first one I'm going to mention is my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation. And to be completely honest with you, this probably shouldn't be my favorite because I bought this probably 2 years ago from Cherry Culture. And if you were on YouTube or have been watching YouTube for the last couple of years now, you would know that everybody was obsessed with Cherry Culture because it was very inexpensive and they always had coupons and they pretty much just had everything. But now it's like strictly NYX and it's kind of still expensive. But yeah, this is a 2-year-old foundation, so I should probably throw it out. But it hasn't broken me out or anything like that, and it's been doing a really good job at keeping me matte. But it does depend on what primer I put underneath it. Because I put my Too Faced Primed and Poreless Pure primer underneath it, and this shit does not stick to your face at all. Because in my nose area, all I saw was like my makeup breaking up, and it was so easy to just wipe right off. It was a mess, an absolute mess. So I don't recommend that primer, but I do really love this foundation, and yeah, I've been loving it. My next favorite is, it's something that I use as a primer, but it's really not. It's kind of like a pre-moisturizer kind of thing, or a substitute, but it's my L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector Pore Vanisher. I mentioned this last month in my favorites. And I did say that I would do a review on this because a couple of you guys did want it, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't really gotten to it. It's kind of an old product, so I don't know if it's even really necessary, but if you have any questions about it, then just ask me and I'll tell you what I truly think about it. I'm always dropping something. Next is another really old product, and it is my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. I've been using this as a highlight. Sometimes I'll mix the 2 shades together, whichever 2 they are. Sometimes I just swirl them all together and just throw it on my face. But I've really been loving this lately. If you've noticed on my Instagram, if you do follow me there, I have been posting quite a few pictures of like a crazy highlight, and it's been a mixture of this with another favorite, but I can't find it currently, and it's my Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. Gorgeous, love it. It's literally obsession. Another favorite is my NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. It has the lightest little yellow tinge to it. Perfect for my under eye area. Pretty much I say the same thing every single month. So let's move on. Next is the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. I've been loving this in addition to wherever it is, right here, the powder. Using them together, you just literally stay matte all day, even when you're shiny. Not shiny, but when you're sweating like a beast, like I have been the last couple of really hot days. This stuff really keeps you looking absolutely flawless, and that's what I like. Because even if I'm sweating like a whore in church, that stuff keeps me as cool as a cucumber. Next. Another favorite of mine has been my NYX. Let's try that again. My NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. In my last couple of tutorials, I believe I've used this as an eye base because it's white and I want the shadows to really come out, and usually using a white shadow base does that as opposed to one that's nude. My next favorite is an oldie but a goodie, and it is my Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour Concealer. This one is in the shade Cream, which is extremely light for me, so I kind of use it to highlight a little bit, but its stay power is so awesome. I don't know if it's 24 hours, but it lasts so long, and it keeps everything flawless. I'm wearing it today, and I mixed it with right here, my next favorite, which is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer, and it just, the way that they blend together and just set my under eye is like, I love it. I absolutely love it, especially when it's hot. and I crease underneath that area, that is just, it's amazing to minimize the creasing. It doesn't look as crazy. So as I mentioned in my other video, not previous video, but I think the one before that, I don't even know when this one's going up, but I told you guys that my skin has been breaking out like crazy because of the multivitamin I've been taking. Between that, on Flow coming, and then me taking biotin as well, and just sometimes I'm drinking a lot of water and other days I'm not. My skin's been going haywire. I had a really big old monster on my face here. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen that. If you don't, it will be down below, so come join the party. But yeah, I've been breaking out a lot. Like, you might still be able to see this one on my chin here, but it's not that bad. But I've been using this right here, which, let's just tell you what it is. My Olay Fresh Effects Clear Skin Spot Zinger 2-in-1 Salicylic Acid Acne Spot Treatment. Now, I received this with a couple other Olay Fresh Effects things a few months back. And I was supposed to review them, but not for YouTube. It was for another website that decided to just like totally revamp their whole life. But I mean, I'm not going to get into that. It's a whole other story. But yeah, they sent me these things and I didn't like it when I first had it, but since my skin was looking really terrible recently, I decided to start using it, and I didn't realize how quickly it worked. And I was just very impressed with that, and I loved it. So that's why I chose to throw it in my favorites. My next two favorites are my go-to palettes, one for the eyes, one for the eyebrows, but it is my Lorac Pro 2 palette and then the BH Day and Night. Now, I think I did mention these already in my last favorites, blah, 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 but I've been using the Lorac Pro non-stop, and I was the person who would always tell people like, oh, I feel like they're so unnecessary. The shadows felt nice when I swatched them and I didn't own them, but I was like, I feel like I have all of these shades already, but honestly, you can't compare blendability when it comes to certain shadows, and those are just top notch. And for the Day and Night palette, I've been experimenting with colors that are in it, and then there's a darker shade that I also use for my eyebrows, and so yeah, I've been really loving them a lot lately, so that's why they made my favorites this month. My last four favorites are probably the most random set of items, kind of, in a way. But these two right here are eyeliners, and it is my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner and then my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. Not the H2O, but the Mega, the one that just, it's like matte black. I've been loving these two. I've been obsessed with the Kat Von D one. I need to get a large one because I think this one is dying on me. It's like running out, and it's kind of a sad day. It's kind of why I haven't been doing eyeliner looks lately, because I don't want to waste a little bit that I have left. And not every single day I have a steady surgeon hand and can use my liquid liner, so, you know, just don't bother. The last two are the most favorite. I totally was trying to say are the most random. These last two are the most random items of life, kind of, but not really. And it is the Oscar Blondie Dry Heat Protect Spray. I mentioned this multiple times on my channel over the last like year and a half or so. And this one I actually ended up paying full price for, but I used my Ulta points, so I didn't mind. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing heat protectant spray, and it smells fabulous. It has like a lemony scent to it. It's very fresh and just delicious, as my niece would say. And it's something I don't know, I could never go back to another Dry Protect spray unless I can get my hands on the KQC Thermal Shine spray. Flatiron experts, if you want to send me some of that, I'd be so thankful. And the last one is a fitness item. It's my lean shakes from GNC. They are delicious. They're amazing. When I don't want to try to choke down protein powder, I'll drink one of these after my workout and still get all my vitamins and minerals and protein. And when I don't feel like cleaning out the blender after using some Faye protein yogurt type of stuff, I'll just reach for one of the lean shakes. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. But yeah, that's all for my favorites this month. Don't forget to check down in the description bar for everything I mentioned in case there was something you missed. All of my social media links. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And also check the description for my favorite songs and stuff. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.